screensavers have come to Washington, D.C., and Patrick Norton is at the new Space Museum.
So, say you run a museum, and somebody gives you a space shuttle, and you've got nowhere to put it. Well, if you're the Smithsonian, you build a new National Air and Space Museum to house it and thousands of the artifacts they have no room for. Tremendous facility. There's a huge hangar. It's still less than 1/3 of the Smithsonian's Air and Space collection is on display.
Oh, that's correct. One of the things that we wanted to do by building this was to allow more of our artifacts to go on display. There's about 3,000 space artifacts and probably about 25,000 aeronautical artifacts.
What's your favorite display in the new museum?
Oh, in the new museum, without a doubt, it's the Enterprise. I mean, it is a stunning artifact. In the 1970s, 1977 to be exact, they made several flights off of the back of a 747 to see how this vehicle would perform in the atmosphere and take it in for a landing. And it was an interesting experience, a little hairy according to the pilots who were involved.
It must have been, you know, kind of the luckiest test pilots in the program and probably the most nervous test pilots. This has actually been in storage for quite some time. It just recently has been brought out for display. What's going on here? Because you actually is it restoration or is it more of a cleaning?
Yeah, we're basically doing a wash job on it at this point. It's got, you know, 15 to 19 years of grime on top of it. It's important then that we give it a good scrubbing. And then there's a paint job that we've got to do as well.
The Enterprise is in this room. What else is going to populate the display in this room?
We've got some really cool stuff that's going in here. We've got a whole suite of rockets and rocket engines. We're going to have a whole series of space science artifacts that will be everything from Mariner 10, which is one of the Mariner missions. It's a prototype that went to Mars. The Pathfinder prototype that landed on Mars in 1997. We're going to have a human spaceflight component where we have not only Enterprise, but also a Mercury, a Gemini, and Apollo capsules on display. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.